For Autumn Snyder, daughter of Zack Snyder. Author's note: this video is my review of Justice League, based on the Justice League by Gardner Fox and the Fourth Worlds by Jack the King Kirby, bless his heart. Directed by Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon. Published by Warner Brothers and DC Comics. Starring Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher, Jason Momoa, Amy Adams, Diane Lane, J.K. Simmons, and Karen Hines, with Henry Cavill as Superman. Rated PG-13. Please note, there will be spoilers.
It's good to see you playing well with others again.
Just like a bat. I dig it.
Maybe temporary.
Though many reviewers agree that Justice League is better than Batman vs. Superman, it still got criticized worse than Power Rangers and My Little Pony at Rotten Tomatoes, citing a thin plot and an underutilized villain. After watching this film, I'm supposed to be disappointed? Don't get me wrong, I can understand some of the criticism. The plot is basic at best, and I wish it was longer to help expand the overall story, but I had a bit of a harder time being critical of this film than I did with Batman vs. Superman. In fact, I actually did like this film despite its flaws. Oh wait, did I forget to talk about the synopsis? Silly me. Anyway, months after the death of Superman, the Dark Knight assembles a group of superheroes to defend the planet from the invading forces of Steppenwolf. What I liked about the film was how the five heroes had to learn how to get along, how they had to come together as a team. The dynamics of the five held up as the film continued on, and unlike Batman vs. Superman, there was plenty of action sequences that demonstrated if they could definitely work together as a team. Too much if you ask me.
I hear you can talk to fish.
I also like the newcomers to the series. Aquaman is more of a mix between his loner self and a bit of his brave and the bold counterpart, and is sometimes the butt monkey. And I did like how Cyborg turned out despite being a bit different from his Teen Titans counterpart. But one thing about the Flash was that it did remind me a bit of myself, both at being a bit of a socially awkward person and a bit of a mischief maker.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
As for the returning heroes, Wonder Woman is still as wonderful as she was in her own hit movie. There's nothing wrong with her, and I thought she and her actress Gal Gadot was perfect. As for Batman, I actually like this take a lot better than in Batman vs. Superman. At least a little more lighthearted, a little more humorous, and finally ditching that Bat branding iron. But he still lacks the Bat credit card. As for Steppenwolf, I actually did like him, but I kind of wish there was more scenes of this villain. It would have been fun to see him be more of a complete monster than what I have seen in the movie. And while the addition of the Mother Box and the Parademons were fun, I wouldn't mind more references to the Fourth Worlds franchise by Jack Kirby. Maybe an appearance by Darkseid or Orion. Now for the spoiler in the room. I did like how Superman came back, and in some ways it does fit him well. I also like how he was much more upbeat than he was in Batman vs. Superman. That being said, I wish we saw more of him in this film. I mean, I wouldn't mind more scenes of the Man of Steel. Now, as for the digital removal of his mustache, I didn't see anything that looked horrifying. But then again, even I was more impressed by the recreation of late actors in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, than I was horrified. But then again, I've seen way worse.
Thanks, Alfred. But I'll take it from here.
Even with these flaws, I did enjoy Justice League more than I deserved to. It's a rather nice blend of Zack Snyder's dark tones with Joss Whedon's lighter tones. Something I wouldn't mind seeing in future DC comic films, be it within the universe or not. Maybe in a more Super Friends style sequel. But next time, we need to see Batman carry that Bat credit card. Never leave the Hall of Justice without it.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.